as the weight begins to fall and it's getting heavier. 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship. Key factors at this point fight what happens when Hamed starts to land cleanly. Will the punches bounce off Robinson, who's never been stopped? He's got a good tight defence, Robinson.
Just here, Diagoni, just as Robinson let the ring in, keep it tight, keep it tight. So they're probably expecting a very fast start from Hamed.
He gets through Robinson. Hamed waves him in. Hamed with this flashy style of his. Very hard to prepare for because you never quite know what he's going to do next. I sometimes wonder if he does. We've never seen Hamed put under pressure or in a crisis before. Can Robinson achieve that? I think maybe his battle plan here might be to try and draw Hamed's sting and then wear him down later on. That's it.
Yes, it certainly looks that way. He's keeping very, very tight. You see the guard well protecting him.
Robinson says he needs something that he might be made to look a bit silly for the first 3 rounds missing. But he says, I'll get the job done. Don't worry about that. Good right up and got that from Hamed. And he followed it with a good left too.
Yes, you see the style of Hamed, very loose. Pitches come from all sorts of angles. That uppercut, he brought it right from the floor, right up the middle. Good uppercut from Hamed.
Showboating already from Hamed. Trying to lure Robinson in, no doubt with the aim of counter-punching him, but Robinson's not buying that. He's fighting out of that high-held guard. He's just waiting his chances. Nothing very much has got through from either of them in this first round. There's a lot been hitting the gloves, the high-held gloves, particularly of the champion, Robinson. Coming up towards the end of a fascinating opening round. This is going to be cagey, nip and tuck, you feel. Coming into the second round, and 7 of Naseem's wins have come in this round. This is a round he tends to favour after a quiet opening round. Now let's see what he can make of Robinson's strategy here.
If Robinson not doing a great deal at the moment, he's just keeping very tight. He's letting Hamed lead to him. He's obviously going to look to counter.
Hamed so far is finding it difficult to find a way through. Now Robinson will look to try and cut him off on those ropes and get through with the right hand. One of the problems Robinson might have here, and he's getting close enough to this to wear him down. He's got to be landing punches.
Insom is hitting the gloves with those jabs at the tail because
We're only about 5 or 6 feet away from him.
Yes, he's just flicking the gloves. What he's trying to do is get Robinson to lead, to counter back, and then he's trying to look for an opening, Hamed.
Is just a slip. He just wrestled him over. There'll be no count for that. The Robinson were a bit concerned about Hamed wrestling to the floor. That was not counted as a knockdown, simply a slip. It's still raining here.
Hamed very confident, standing square on there. Defense right down.
He's talking to Robinson as well. Robinson says, okay then. He's trying to goad him into coming out of that defensive shell, and he's managed to do that, I think. Now Hamed's trying to open up, and look at Robinson trying to close the range. Now Hamed's laughing. This is unbelievable.
Yes, extraordinary fight plan from Hamed. He's really taking chances in there to try and get Robinson out of that crab-like defense.
Extraordinary arrogance and bravado from Hamed. I know this big Welsh crowd would love to have those smiles raked up his face. He seemed to catch Robinson as well, and he just seemed to stand up even that behind. The reverse side of Robinson being made to struggle by Hamed's power back. Then we had here as well, Bernard, was his psychological warfare too, with Hamed standing in front of his man, twerking to him, waving him in, doing little hip swivels. Robinson has somehow, through all of this, just got to keep his cool and keep his game plan.
That's right, that's very important for Robinson. Again, not a great deal of scoring.
But we're up to 9 stone here. There's that very good right uppercut. That just did rock Robinson for a moment or two.
Yes, you see, right in the middle, he really got a lot of power to that. He dipped right down underneath the guard of Robinson, then right up the middle.
He said, all part of the showmanship that comes. And you know, the second round was a Naseem after even opening. Oh, Robinson gets through the right hand, and it just smiles, but he was caught significantly by it.
Yes, that was a better punch from Robinson. He's got to try and do that. He's got to keep his guard up. He hasn't got to be tempted into making mistakes by Hamed.
Going the right uppercut.
I believe that Robinson just off balance later on, I feel.
Last World Championship like this from Naseem Hamed. Robinson has been a champion for 2.5 years and here to miss by miles, really. So could be the trace of ghost at times.
Again, Hamed using that uppercut to good effect. He's looking for that punch. It's a good guard from Robinson. Hamed's trying to bring the punches up the middle.
He's dropping the shoulders almost like the footballer or a winger preparing to go past the fullback at times. Naseem out there. It's dispiriting at the moment for Robinson because all he's doing is hitting the night air. He must have thrown in about 30 punches in this round and none of them have landed. Oh, and Hamed catches him with a very helpful looking right too. Hamed's the boss at the moment, but it's early.
Again, Robinson has just got to keep this game plan. Just try and apply steady pressure to Hamed. At this moment, he's not being able to get close enough to him.
Just what I was talking about. He throws punches from... Not that its punches are hitting the gloves. Robinson impressive in his last couple of defences. He really is up for this one, where he should be, because this is a fight which could elevate him to a new level if he can get through it. Brilliant boxing, and Adelaide carries on after the barriers. No love lost in there. I think Robinson's a little bit angry at the moment. Naseem Hamed in that round, the last round. Well, you couldn't have hit him with a bag of rice, could you?
No, he moved very well. But see, look, he's just leaning back, and then he's come back with good counters. Very elusive work there. But this is when Hamed said he was going to finish the fight inside 4 rounds.
That's a very good shot at this hand speed as well. Has just not been able to apply any pressure because he just can't really land a punch. Not one to speak of anyway.
Well, the problem Robinson has when he comes out of that crouch, he's getting 40 inches.
And it's switching from orthodox to southpaw, changing the angle, thinking of new ones, trying to befuddle and bemuse Robinson. Suddenly a burst into outside that and then away again. Robinson just beginning to look a little bit marked, maybe around the face. But on the first side, just a little bit of puffiness around the face.
Robinson just changing his tactics a little bit. He's not chasing after Hamed so much. I feel he wants Hamed to come to him because Hamed is drawing him into mistakes.
Heads nearly clash there. And every time Robinson does come out from behind that kind of peekaboo stance of his, Hamed is looking for fast counters. He's got the speed to do it as well. It's all Hamed at the moment.
Yes, he said he thought he maybe made to look stupid in a few rounds, maybe falling around a little bit. He sensed it would take a few rounds to try to get to Hamed.
Now he's doing his own version of the Ali shuffle, Hamed. Robinson just can't close the range on him. Can't get there to those body shots that would slow Hamed down.
Yes, that's a come. Robinson needs to get to Hamed to wear him down. In this moment, Hamed isn't allowing him to get in range. You see good defensive work there from Hamed.
Robinson, area the time, keeping those gloves up around his face. Naseem does not win as he predicted in the 4th round.
Reflected jab. Don't know, please.
Robbie Rush was Robinson.
I know, listen, concentrate. Round of 5.
5th round. And now Naseem starts off by saying to Robinson, come on, try hitting me to the body then. He's been talking all the time in there to the champion. Yes, look at the difference in punch type totals. Hamed's landed 89. We reckon to Robinson's 31 so far. He's landed. He's missed with many more. Many more. He goes this way. Look as if he's going in the same kind of lingo dancing competition at times out there. And he really does an extraordinary talent. There's no doubt about that.
His reflexes managed to keep him out of the way of Robinson. And when Robinson tries to punch, Hamed comes back with quick counters, and then he's gone.
Somehow, some way, Robinson needs to get in close and to try and bustle him up. Use what might be his superior strength. And Robinson always got in. Down goes Robinson for only the 2nd time in his career. Could this be the end of his reign? 5th round, Robinson down. He's been outboxed in there at the moment, and these are bad moments now for Steve Robinson. Bravely he fights back with a body shot. But is Naseem Hamed on the verge of becoming champion here?
Yes, he's really turning on the style now.
That time he just fell over. He just fell over that time, Robinson. No knockdown, but he's marked up and swollen. His eyes look to be closing a bit.
Yes,
He's demoralised too.
He's definitely in trouble there. He doesn't know what he's got to do to get out of the way of punches.
Hamed is beginning to take him apart. This has been a mightily impressive display, an arrogant display. Cocky, you may not like it, but you do have to admire what this young man possesses in the way of boxing ability. He's driving the punches home, he's finding the angles now, and he's beginning to get through. Robinson's guard is beginning to drop. Janssen beginning to appear, and again, Naseem tries to wrestle. This is a bad round for Robinson, and the end couldn't come quick enough.
If that was the tremendous round for Hamed, he did everything.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You back it up. You're backing up. You're rocking.
Right.
Huh? You've got to start unloading shots when you get near. Take your time.
Just
Make
knocked
sure
out
they
some
put-
beautiful punches. He just got him with that right uppercut on the guard.
Keep your head clear. Think
Really very, very calm. Look, the punches come from all sorts of angles. Bringing them round the side, one right through the middle there, and then lifts that one up. Right hand, right up the middle. And down he goes.
How do you go about preparing and fighting a guy like this?
Tremendously difficult. What do you do? Every time Robinson tries to attack, he's out of the way of Hamed, and Robinson's walking out of punches. Robinson tries to bring him to him, and Hamed's all over him.
Round 6. And Robinson here Well, he's probably lost every round bar the first. And Hamed here is going for the finish, I think. He's getting through with his punches now. They're not hitting the gloves of Robinson anymore. They're being driven through. Now, he switches stance again.
You see Robinson's face very swollen around the eyes. The nose looks very painful.
Hamed complained about a low blow from Robinson there. Robinson, I think, will have been glad to hit something. The only thing I can say really here is that I remember watching Hamed's stablemate Harold Graham fighting Julian Jackson and winning in this kind of fashion.
It's true, but the problem with Robinson is he didn't have the punch that Julian Jackson had.
Absolutely. The calf-eye pressure, he gets through. Robinson does get through for once. He landed 2 or 3 there. But is it the last rally of a crowd champion? Hamed is absolutely lethal with those uppercuts.
Yes, the thing that's really surprised me is inside, Hamed looks the stronger of the two.
Oh, there was a low blow there from Hamed. Robinson looks to be on steady legs to be now. He almost poked his gum shield out and it almost came out there as another punch and cut it in.
Yes, he looks tired, hurt, getting punched around this ring, Robinson.
He's falling around the ring rather than moving around it to Robinson. This is brilliant stuff, really, from Naseem Hamed. He really may be the big star that he keeps telling us that he's going to be. He's beaten the likes of Paul Hodgkinson and Colin McMillan and Duke McKenzie. He's really marked up and there's blood around the face of poor Steve Robinson now. Hamed finds more angles. Referee Fernandez took quite a close look at him for a moment then.
This has been another tremendous round for Hamed.
He's been breathtaking so far. Breathtaking.
Be nice when you do. Be nice and
Welsh contingent of fans have been absolutely silenced by what they're watching here. 7th round, and Naseem Hamed is a mile ahead. He must be a mile ahead. Absolutely no sign so far of Robinson in his attempt to exert any kind of pressure or find a way back into the contest.
Well, he's really just taking slow, steady punches from Hamed. Still, it's very confident, very classy. He's still making a miss. Madison trying to get into it, but Slade couldn't have been a decent pace.
Has defended this target 7 times before. In here, this young man, to be honest with you, so far he's just been playing with it.
There's no Julian at any moment there. Again, Hamed calls and then we're really sitting in the shoulder.
Hayek's 4 previous wins this year paid in a total of 10 rounds.
Even up at featherweight, he looks a real force. Robinson still trying to nail him and still hitting thin air. Of hitting and not getting hit, Hamed.
Just the weaknesses that you run. But it's not how strong he looks inside as well. He's able to push Robinson about. Hold him. Watch the arm close. He pushes him away.
Those eyes are closing of Robinson's. Hamed looks as fresh as a daisy. Robinson looks quite feet now.
Here's some of the showboating from Naz, dancing around, talking to Brendan Ingle in the corner, and then still manages to land punches. A little bit of the work from Robinson. He's trying desperately, but you see the appears of work. Still with a smile on his face, makes Robinson miss. What can he do?
Round 8 so far. Robinson hasn't won a round, I don't think, anyway. Agree, Glenn?
Yes, I thought the first round was probably an even round. After that, it's been Hamed all the way.
Your heart goes out really to Robinson. This is a proud warrior. He's having a pretty demoralizing, even embarrassing experience in there at the moment. But I think Hamed would do this to a lot of pretty good fighters, don't you?
I'm sure he would. Robinson is a very good fighter, beat a lot of good men. You know, good in lots of ways, very strong, but he can't do anything with Hamed.
Surely it can only be a matter of time before Naseem Hamed is unleashed on the American public. There are already stirrings of interest over there. In the last couple of rounds, maybe. And that's just a slip. Now he slipped. And I think the referee stopped it. He stopped the fight as he slipped in the corner, and Prince Naseem Hamed is now king. The coronation of the young star. Prince Naseem Hamed wins his first World Championship. He has Steve Robinson, and that was really a brilliant display.